With the draft lottery behind us, we know where the bottom 16 teams will be picking going into the draft. We know who is going first, but after that, who knows? Where does Michkov land? Who will Montreal take? What will the top 10 look like? Time for the one and only Matt Norton to tell you who he thinks goes where and why he thinks that. If you agree or don't agree with Matt's picks, let him know in the comment section.
What's going on, everybody? Matt from Talking Habs here, and I'm going to give you my prediction on the top 10 picks in the 2023 NHL Entry Draft. Starting at number 1, I think it's pretty easy. I think it's pretty obvious. We all know the Chicago Blackhawks are going to go with Connor Bedard. Borderline generational, probably generational talent. If they don't pick Connor Bedard, someone needs to be fired. You can go on and on, but I think we can all agree Connor Bedard is going to go first overall. Second overall, the Anaheim Ducks. I went back and forth on this a little bit, only because I'm not 1,000% sure that they really need a center, but I think that they draft the best player available here. And to me, that's Adam Fantilli. Now, aside from the fact that he plays at Michigan, which boo, as also a Notre Dame fan, he's a fantastic all-around center. He's a goal scorer, skates very well. There's so many good things to say about him, and I think he'll slot in very nicely behind Trevor Zegras when he makes it to the big club. Third overall. Now, we know that the Blue Jackets want to take a center. And I think that they kind of want to go size here. With that being said, I think Leo Carlsson is that guy. He's got great size on him. He's playing very well over in Europe, and he'll provide kind of more size on that first line. Should he make it there with Johnny Gaudreau? And I think that's the plan in place for Columbus. I could potentially see a Michkov go here. But to me, I think he goes with the next pick, and I'll tell you why. So fourth overall, Matvei Michkov to the San Jose Sharks. Now, I would be okay, with the Habs taking Michkov should he fall to us. I think he's probably the second best player in this draft talent-wise, but I don't think he gets to us. And there have been rumblings out of San Jose recently that they're kind of warming up to the idea of taking Michkov at 4, which wouldn't surprise me at all. I think Michkov would be a great addition to them, and again, you'd have to wait 3 years. But the head coach of SKA has already come out and said, once his 3 years are up, they're not going to hold him hostage or anything like that. If he wants to go to the NHL, he will. Fifth overall, Will Smith. Now, Will Smith has been the target, I think, going in for the Habs in this draft. Kent Hughes knows him very, very well. Probably knows him the best out of any prospect in this draft. And I think he's a type of guy that could slot in at that 2C role in the future behind Nick Suzuki. And you can move Kirby Dack up to the wing, or maybe play Will Smith at the wing a little bit. Who knows? He's a fantastic all-around hockey player. He's going to put up points. Can stick handle out of any situation, anywhere on the ice. Very good playmaker. He can pass the puck very well. Have to improve the defensive game a little bit, but that's fine. That's coachable. He'll be at Boston College this fall, right in my backyard, so I'll get to see him a lot. And I think overall, I think that's the guy that the Habs want. I'd be very happy with it, and I think us as Habs fans should be very happy with it. Sixth overall. Now, I kind of went back and forth with the person who I have here with the Coyotes and someone who I have going a few picks later. But to me, I think the Arizona Coyotes go Oliver Moore here. Now, Oliver Moore has one of the highest hockey IQs in this draft. And I think even though I think a defenseman probably better suits them, I think the rumblings that have been confirmed about Clayton Keller being unhappy with kind of the stalemate with the state of the team playing in Arizona, the fact that he's this close to possibly requesting a trade out of Arizona, depending on kind of where things go between now and the beginning of the season. To me, I think Arizona takes a forward here because they're going to need that kind of second line, not even really second. They're going to need a second line center behind Cooley, or you can even maybe put Oliver Moore at the wing. But I think they go offense here based on the fact that they may end up having to move Clayton Keller, and they need another kind of superstar ceiling talent. 7th overall, Philadelphia Flyers. I think they take Ryan Leonard. Now, to me, Ryan Leonard, I think is a prototypical Flyer kind of player prospect. He's a power forward. He can play all three offensive positions very well. Played all three positions very well for the U.S. National Development Team. He's a 6 foot, so he doesn't have the typical size of a power forward, but he plays like it. He uses every ounce of that body to create space, to win puck battles in behind. And I think he's another piece that the Flyers can add that, hopefully in a couple years, maybe they have turned the corner as well. And, we'll see where it goes. But I think Ryan Leonard probably fits the best with the Flyers. 8th overall, Washington Capitals. I think here they go defense, David Reinbacher. Now, going over the Capitals kind of cap friendly and kind of looking at what they have in the prospect pool and what they have at the NHL level, I think they're very thin at defense. So I think there's a good chance that they do use this pick to take a defender, and I think David Reinbacher is the best defender in the draft class. And you could go forward here. You could maybe see a Benson, or should maybe Reinbacher go to Arizona if they decide to go defense. If they don't seem that worried about Keller leaving, you could see like an Oliver Moore here. But I think that defense is a more pressing need for their prospect pool, and I don't really see them really kind of going full on offense quite yet. I think Ovi still has another couple of years. Backstrom, who knows? So I do think they probably do go a little center heavy, although they do have a lot of centers in the system right now. So we'll see where that goes, but I think their best fit for them right now is to take a young defenseman. I think David Reinbacher is that guy. 9th overall, to the Detroit Red Wings, Zach Benson. To me, I think Zach Benson's a great compliment to add in that top 6. He's very fast. He's very good with the puck. And I think he's a type of guy that Steve Yzerman likes. I think he fits the Yzer plan very well. And should he be here for Detroit at 9, I think it's a no-brainer for him. And rounding out the top 10, St. Louis Blues, I have Dalibor Dvorsky. For the Blues, I think in terms of wingers, younger wingers, I think they're pretty okay right now. I think center is really where they want to kind of start to add to their prospect pool. I think Dvorsky does that for them. He's playing with men over in Europe right now, and he's playing very well, putting up decent points, but he's showing that he can hang. And he'll probably take another couple of years to develop. But I think in terms of what they need now and in terms of what they already have in the system, I think a center fits what they need, and Dvorsky is that guy. And that's going to wrap it up for me. Thank you very much for watching and tuning in to Talking Habs. I'm Matt. Keep your sticks on the ice. Go Habs, go.